Bangkok has over 400 Wats or temples. Now most people go and rush off and see the main three ones. We've got Wat Phra Kiao, we've got Wat Arun and Wat Po. But, and here's the question, what do you do next? Hi, I'm Tim Newton and welcome to Museums and Temples in Bangkok. Now today we're going to show you some of the temples that you must see when you come to the Big Mango, but we're also going to be showing you some that you may not know about. Intrigued? You will be.
Coming up, we'll be giving you all you need to know on the temples you need to visit. Wat Phra, the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, Wat Po, the Temple of the Reclining Buddha, Wat Arun, and yes, you heard it right, even the David Beckham Temple.
But first, let's move away from the temples and have a look at what Bangkok has to offer. Something that Bangkok and Thailand in general has been found to be a little bit wanting in the past. Well, the good news is that's changed. Well, here we are at the Bangkokian Museum. It's a smaller boutique museum and it represents life for the average Bangkokian pre and post World War II. And if you're in the old Bangkok area, it's certainly worth a visit.
The Bangkokian Museum in Bang Rak is hard to find and it's not even very well known. It's a simple, discreet museum, but the charm is in the pleasure of discovering this small frozen-in-time gem. In fact, the Bangkokian Museum, sometimes called Bangkok Folk Museum, consists mostly of two beautiful wooden houses preserved in perfect condition, just the way they were last century. The first house is the largest, with immaculately varnished flooring and green-painted wooden walls. The ground floor includes the dining rooms, offices and library, while upstairs are the bedrooms with their cute, very old-fashioned ensuite bathrooms. Each room has original bakelite switches, antique standing clocks and massive valve radios.
The Bangkok North Museum is open Wednesdays to Sundays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Taxi is probably the best way to get there. The good news is it's free. Alternatively, you could take the Chao Phraya Express ferry to the Maharaj Pier and then you have to walk for 20 minutes, although it might get a little bit hot. And if you're going to be walking around Bangkok a lot, you need to keep hydrated. Well, here are a few other Bangkok museums definitely worth checking out.
The Museum of Siam is a very unusual exhibition. It's a great encapsulation of Thailand's spirit and culture. Located near Wat Po, open Tuesdays to Sundays, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. If you're an art lover, then do visit the Museum of Contemporary Art. Set over 5 stories, here you can enjoy over 800 pieces of art. Again, open Tuesdays to Sundays from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. You can get the BTS to Mo Chit, then a 10-minute taxi trip. 180 baht entrance fee.
There are many more Bangkok museums and you can find out about those by going to bangkok.com or inspirebangkok.com. But Inspire aren't just in Bangkok, they cover the whole of Thailand, including places like Pattaya, Hua Hin and Phuket. So if you'd like to get the latest in offers, updates and events, you can download your free app, search for Inspire Thailand. Now it's time to move on to temples, or wats as they're called here in Thailand. Now, did you know that every temple on a Thai coin is a temple in Bangkok? Well, so you learn something new every day. Notice I'm talking about coins here. There are no notes in my pocket. Clearly I'm not paid enough. Okay, so temples in Bangkok. Built in the grounds of the Grand Palace, the Wat Phra Kiao, or the Temple of the Emerald Buddha, is the biggest and the most significant temple in Bangkok.
One of the most significant features of the Wat Phra Kiao is the Emerald Buddha, carved into a 66 centimetre tall block of jade. The temple is open only until 3 p.m, and the entrance costs at least 400 baht. A strict dress code applies, no short pants and no sleeveless shirts. Wat Pho, named after a monastery in India where Buddha is believed to have lived, is one of the oldest and largest Buddhist temples in Bangkok. Wat Pho is also known as the Temple of the Reclining Buddha, thanks to the 15-metre high, 43-metre long Buddha image. This is also a great place to get a traditional Thai massage. Wat Pho is often considered the leading school of massage in Thailand. You can visit any time between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m, and entrance is 100 baht. Wat Arun, the most iconic temple of Bangkok, is located on the Thonburi side of Bangkok, almost opposite to the Grand Palace and Wat Pho. Built during the 17th century on the banks of the Chao Phraya River, Wat Arun can be easily accessed via ferry across the Chao Phraya River to Maharaj Pier, and the entrance fee to the temple is 50 baht.
In case you thought we were joking earlier, you really can see David Beckham in one of the temples here in Bangkok. Wat Parawat is a very unusual building. In a central courtyard there are two buildings, and in the eaves under one of the buildings there are traditional Thai figures. The other includes pirates, cowboys, Che Guevara, Tutankhamun and David Beckham. Maybe not one of the largest or the most important temples in Bangkok, but certainly one of the most unique.
Before we finish, let's take a look at a couple more temples in Bangkok. Wat Saket is the temple where you can visit the unmistakable golden chedi of Phuk Khao Thong, or the Golden Mountain. Built on top of a high hill in the old city of Bangkok, this massive construction has a long and troubled history. The first attempt to build this by King Rama III failed, and the chedi collapsed because of the soft nature of the ground, and the construction was abandoned. Wat Trimit is an elegant multi-level white and gold temple located at the very beginning of Yaorat Road, making it a perfect starting point for a Chinatown exploration. The main attraction on Wat Trimit is not only its beautiful architecture, but the immense Buddha made of solid gold seated inside, the largest of this kind in the world.
Well, there you are. That's our quick look at the temples and museums around Bangkok. If you'd like to find out more, you can go to inspirebangkok.com. Don't forget, we've also got that free app, and you can find that by searching for Inspire Thailand. I'm Tim Newton. We look forward to seeing you in Bangkok soon.
Thank you.